Hey there, welcome back, and great to see you continuing your design journey. Today, we are exploring one of the most exciting parts of graphic design, the different types of design specializations. Now, you might be wondering, why should I even care about the types of design? Well, because each one has its own unique purpose, audience, tools, and career opportunities. Some designers focus only on one area, while others wear many hats. So, let's dive in and figure out which type might feel like your zone of genius. By the end of the session, you'll be able to explore the main types of graphic design, understand where and how each type is used in the real world, identify what skills and tools are needed for each area, and start thinking about which path excites you most. All right. Ready to explore? Let's go. Let's begin with the why. Why should you know about the different types of graphic design? Here's the deal. Every project has a different goal, and knowing what type of design is needed helps you approach the work more strategically. It also helps you specialize if you want to go deep in one area, collaborate better when working on a team where others do different types of design, and most importantly, communicate with confidence. When talking to clients or applying for jobs, you'll know exactly what's expected and where your skills fit in. So now, let's break it down one type at a time. Let's start with branding design, because this is the foundation of how a business or organization shows up in the world. Branding design is all about identity. When someone sees a logo, a color palette, or even a typeface, they immediately think of a specific brand. That's branding doing its job. Outputs in this space include logos, brand guidelines or kits, business cards, and even branded merchandise. The goal is to build recognition, consistency, and trust so people instantly know who you are and what you stand for. Next up is digital design. This is what you see on screens, especially marketing and advertising. Common outputs include social media posts, website banners, YouTube thumbnails, and email visuals. This type of design is fast-paced, visually bold, and made to grab attention in a crowded digital space. It's all about stopping the scroll, getting that kick, or sparking engagement. Now let's move from screens to the real world. Print design. This is the kind of design you can touch, hold, and pin to your wall. It's physical and permanent. Outputs here include flyers and brochures, posters, billboards, menus, and packaging interests. The goal is the same, which is communicate clearly. But now it's about layout, paper size, and how things physically look in space. A strong print designer understands margins, bleed, resolution, and how to balance a page so it feels natural to read. Now let's talk UI design, short for user interface design. This is what people interact with on websites, apps, or software dashboards. UI design is about making those digital spaces easy to use and visually intuitive. Think of buttons, layouts, menus, and screens that guide the user journey. The key here is beauty meets function. You're not just making it look good, you're also thinking about usability. Every click, swipe, or scroll has a purpose. Now, a quick but important side note. You might hear people say UX and UI together. What's the difference? UX stands for user experience. It's about the functionality, the flow, and the behavior of the system, how users move through an app or site. UI is just a visual layer, the part the user sees and interacts with. So, UI is like the skin, and UX is the nervous system underneath. Both work together, and knowing this distinction will make you a smarter designer. Up next is packaging design. Think of product boxes, bottles, food labels, and cosmetics. Packaging design is where graphic design meets industrial design. You're not just making something pretty. You're working with physical shapes, printing techniques, and brand storytelling, all wrapped into one. And the goal here is to make people want to pick it up, read it, and buy it. Let's talk movement, motion design. This is one of the fastest growing fields right now, especially with platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube booming. Motion designers work on animated social posts, logo reviews, short explainer videos, GIFs, and visual storytelling with movement. It's design that comes alive, and it's great for keeping attention in a dynamic way. Now on to editorial and publication design. This is where design meets long-form content, like magazines, books, reports, and newspapers. Outputs include page layouts, cover designs, article spreads, and data visualizations. The focus here is on readability and flow. A good editorial designer guides the reader from start to finish without overwhelming them. Let's shift to the physical world again. Environmental design. This includes wayfinding signs, museum exhibits, event displays, office branding, and even interior graphics. The goal is to guide people through a space and help them feel informed, oriented, and inspired. Think airports, hospitals, conferences, even theme parks. This is a type that not everyone talks about, but it's super valuable. Data and infographic design. Here, your job is to turn complex information into visuals people can actually understand. Examples include charts and graphs, diagrams, dashboards, and infographics. If you love simplifying complex ideas and helping people get it fast, this might be your niche. Now let's spotlight one of the most in-demand design types today, social media design. It's fast, it's trendy, and it's everywhere. Social media designers create posts, stories, ads, carousels, reels covers, and more. The goal is to make someone stop scrolling and pay attention. This type of design often uses templates, follows fast-moving trends, and requires excellent visual storytelling in just seconds. Let's do a quick side-by-side to bring it all together. Branding is for identity, used everywhere, Canva, Illustrator. Digital design is for online content, you can use Photoshop, Canva. Print design is for offline visuals, you can use InDesign, Photoshop. UI design is for interface layouts. You can use Figma, Adobe XD. Motion design is for animated visuals. You can use After Effects. Packaging is for shelf appeal. You can use Illustrator plus 3D tools. And social media is for engagement. You can use Canva and Photoshop. Each has a different focus, toolset, and purpose, but all share one thing: solving problems visually. When you're starting out, it's okay not to know your path. In fact, it's better to explore everything. Ask yourself, do I like structure and systems? UI might be for you. Do I enjoy fast-moving trends? Try social media design. Am I drawn to storytelling or aesthetics? Branding or editorial could be a fit. Your style and preferences will evolve over time. What matters most is being curious, willing to experiment, and staying open. Let's wrap up with 5 key takeaways. Graphic design includes many specializations, each with a purpose. Branding builds identity and visual trust. Digital design dominates online platforms and social media. UI/UX design focuses on how things work and feel on screens, etc. The more you understand your strengths, the faster you grow in the right direction. Before we end, take a minute to reflect. Ask yourself, what type of design focuses on logos and identity? Which design type is best for social media posts and banners? What makes UI design different from digital design? Why is it helpful to know the different types of graphic design? Which design type is used for physical items like coasters and flyers? Pause and answer. This helps lock in what you've learned. Here are a few great free resources if you want to explore further. And that's a wrap on this lesson. You've just unlocked a whole world of possibilities, from branding to UI, from motion to print. Now, it's your turn to explore. Which one sparked your curiosity the most? That's a clue. Follow it. That might just be the beginning of your design career. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you in the next module.